So that I think that the internet is going to be one of the major forces for reducing the role of government. The one thing that's missing, but that will soon be developed, is a reliable e-cash, a method whereby on the internet you can transfer funds from A to B without A knowing B or B knowing A.
Bitcoin is exciting because it shows how cheap it can be. Bitcoin is better than currency.
Well, I think it is working, and there will be other currencies like it that may be even better. But in the meantime, there's a big industry around Bitcoin, and people have made fortunes out of Bitcoin.
I'm a believer that in 4 years, something like that, Bitcoin will be about a 5% market share of the Earth. And it's a better currency. It's decentralized, open. It's transparent. Everybody knows what happens on the blockchain. It is. I eventually want to have a fund where I take in Bitcoin and I fund everybody in Bitcoin, and they pay their employees and suppliers in Bitcoin, and then I pay my investors in Bitcoin, because I would then require no accounting, no legal, no bookkeeping, no custody. It would all be done.
When I talk to people, I said, what do you think will be here in 2040, approximately 22 years from now? Will gold still be here? Well, it's been here since eternity.
Well,
will the dollar be here?
Right.
I don't think so. And will blockchain be here? I think so. So that's really the way I look at the world of money and currencies.
Right.
Is what's going to be here in 22 years.
This is money that works like your email, and that was the aha moment for us.
I'll say the same thing I said 6 years ago when it was at $80 a coin, which is it is the single best hedge against the traditional financial infrastructure. Whether you support fiscal and monetary policy or not, it doesn't matter. This is the schmuck insurance you have under your mattress.
Our next speaker is a serial entrepreneur with over 15 years of leadership experience. He started out young. At the age of 13, he started his first business, a computer manufacturing and programming consulting company, and had a successful exit of over $1.6 million by the age of 15. I think at that age, I was still asking my parents for allowance. So, speaking on the topic of mining within the bear market, is there any hidden profitability? Please put your hands together to welcome the CEO of VBit Technologies, Dan Vo.
Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining us today. As Anne introduced, my name is Dan Vo. I am the founder and CEO of VBit Technologies, and today I will be talking to you about mining in a bear market, which we are currently in a bear market, as most of you might already know and should know, right? But is that really a bad thing, or is there hidden profitability behind it?
Most people think that banks make money by lending or Most people think that banks make money by lending or investing. Actually, that is just a small portion of the bank's profits. Banks make most of their money by setting up computers to process transactions and keep accounting of everyone's accounts. When you send money to your friends, family, or to purchase something, the computers process the transactions and ensures that you have the right account balance after the transaction has been made. For example, when you make a purchase with a credit card, the credit card terminal is just taking the purchase amount from your account and crediting the merchant's account. In return for the computer's work, banks and credit card companies receive an average of 5% in fees worldwide. Did you know that over $5 trillion move around the world every day? That means that we're paying banks over $250 billion every day just for setting up and maintaining their computers to process the transactions. Wouldn't it be nice to be able to set up a computer to process financial transactions and get paid for each transaction just like the banks? Now we can. Bitcoin is revolutionizing the financial industry and making it possible for everyday people to benefit from all of the financial transactions that happen every day just like the banks. More and more merchants are accepting Bitcoin for payment every day. People are starting to utilize Bitcoin to pay and send money. Even the state of Ohio in the United States is accepting Bitcoin for payment of business taxes. Bitcoin's transaction volume has already surpassed PayPal, Discover, American Express, and catching up to MasterCard and Visa. Every time someone uses Bitcoin, the owners of the computer servers called Bitcoin mining rigs get paid the transaction fees for having the computers process the transaction. This is an opportunity of a lifetime to be able to make a passive income by having computers do all the work while we get paid, just like the banks have been doing for decades. So what are you waiting for?
Are you ready to transform your life? I want to help you and as many people as possible become financially free, become rich. Fact is, it doesn't matter where you're from or how old you are. I grew up in the South Bronx and I became a self-made millionaire at 15 years old. All you need is a desire and the right opportunity. In today's digital world, cash is no longer king. Over 92% of the world's money is earned, stored, and transacted digitally on computers. There is now a technology that allows everyday folks like you to cash in on this trend. And I have built a system so easy to use that anyone can use it to build their wealth. So, are you ready to transform your life?
What are your dreams? Where do you see yourself 5 years from now? 10 years from now? Why do so many people feel that 2 to 5 years is a long time to become rich, but are okay with working a job for 40 years to stay broke? Most people have been conditioned to study hard in school and to work hard at their jobs. They have been conditioned to fear uncertainty, fear the unknown, fear failure. So they have to stay at their jobs. The reality is, fear is imaginary and only exists if you allow it to. And if you grind, you will be broke for the rest of your life, or you will barely make it. The rich did not become rich by working. They became rich by overcoming their fears, recognizing opportunities, figuring out how to make other people work, and taking advantage of technology that makes money for them. So have you figured it out? Technology is changing our lives every day, from the way we get around, the way we interact with each other, and now the way we make money. There is now a technology that allows us to build teams to work for us, build wealth, and make money even while we sleep. If you would like to learn how to use this new technology and make money while you sleep, reach out to the person that shared this video with you or visit www.vbittech.com for more info.